Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marco and today we are looking at 5 of the best money saving tips UK that can also be applied internationally. We start with a controversial tip, which is do not buy groceries online. This is because shopping at physical stores gives you access to reduced to clear items, aka foods with a reduced price because expiring either the same day or soon after, and that you would not be able to purchase online. And also, buying at physical stores gives you the possibility to get items with the longest shelf life possible, which gives you the extra wiggle room in case you accidentally buy too many groceries. That being said, there are a couple of reasons that would excuse you from buying at a physical store. Obviously, shop online if you're stuck at home due to health issue, or if you have discounts for buying online, which these days are really hard to obtain, so this is not really an excuse right now. Next tip is to avoid brands. As a rule of thumb, avoid brands to buy the same product or close enough for a lower price. You see, few people know that brands are more expensive than store brands due to the cost of advertising, and quality is most of the time comparable if not the same. The strategy to go about it is to try and switch a few items every food run, so that you make this process as painless as possible. And if we're talking about long life food, how about buying 2 items, one branded and one of the store brand? So if the store brand fails to deliver, you have the branded option to fall back on. Next tip is to look at the cost per unit. If you want to take your savings on groceries to the next level, one good tip is to not look at brands at all, but to focus on the cost per unit on the price tags. This is a great way to compare all the options that are available in front of you. You may discover that a smaller pack size that is currently on sale would be actually cheaper than the family pack that you are accustomed to purchase. Next tip is smart food rotation. First in, first out, right?
Wrong.
You see, it depends on the life of each item. So the best way is to eat your food stash based on the expiry date. And so one way of keeping track of the use by dates is taking mental notes. Yes, I know it might sound ridiculous, but that's the way I do it. Especially for the most expensive food I have in the fridge, for example, fresh meat and fish. Another, more appropriate way for 2020 is to use an app called My Kitchen that allows you to keep a record of your products that you have in the fridge and their use by dates. It's got a scanning option, but it's failed 9 times out of 10 on me. So I guess the only option is to enter each item manually. Anyway, it's totally free and I've dropped the link in the description. Also, remember to monitor the life of open food packs. Do so by writing the use by date on the pack with a marker. Your freezer is your sanctuary. Should you have any food getting dangerously close to expiry, remember you have a way out, which is your freezer. Just be careful because freezing does not extend the shelf life indefinitely, and you will still need to consume food within a certain date. Most of the time there are instructions on the pack. Failing that, have a look at good old Google for guidance. The next tip is a random one for this list, but it's very important. Look after your car. And one simple way to do it is to drive it, because you don't want your battery to die or other nasty things to happen. For this, I encourage you to drive to the shop, even if it's a walking distance, and perhaps drive aimlessly for a bit. This should keep your car in good shape, as it were, for when you really need it. Hey, if you like these saving tips, there are another bunch of them when you click on this playlist of videos that I created for you to save as much money as possible, and you can also download a free budgeting spreadsheet. Which saving tip did you prefer? Let me know in the comments below, I will answer all of them. Thank you for your attention and see you next time!